Om Namah Shivaya Tiruchitrambaram. In this video, I am going to share the information about Sri Veerateswarar Temple, Tiruparialur. Actually, the Tiruparialur is the old name of that village. Nowadays, the peoples are calling that village as Keelaparasalur, okay, which is in Mailaduguri district. So this temple is, I think, only 37 kilometers away from Chidambaram, our Lord Nataraja temple. So next time while you are visiting Lord Nataraja temple, please visit this temple also, because it is only 37 kilometers from Lord Nataraja temple. And this is also very old ancient Lord Shiva temple, and in Devaram and Thiruvasaram many poems are sung for this Lord Shiva temple. Actually, this is considered as one of the Attaveratana Lord Shiva temple. Attaveratana means 8 Lord Shiva temple where our Lord Shiva vanquished the demons, where our Lord Shiva killed the demons, evils. And this is also one of the place. In this Lord Shiva temple, our Lord Shiva punished the demon king Daksha. Actually, a very interesting Puranic story behind this temple. One time, our goddess Parvati incarnated herself as a daughter of this demon king Daksha. The Daksha named our goddess Parvati as Dakshayani. And once our goddess Parvati, that is Dakshayani, attained the age of marriage, she married the Lord Shiva. But the demon king couldn't accept this marriage, because he thought that this marriage reduced his social status. So whenever he felt irritated, he used to tease the Dakshayani about her, her husband. That's our Lord Shiva. So many years rolled, and this demon king Daksha made this this activity as a custom. Whenever he feels irritated, or whenever he thought about this marriage, usually it is the Dakshayani, the goddess, our goddess of Parvati. One time, he arranged a very big yagna for the well-being of his people. So he invited demigods, he invited Maharishis, but with ulterior motive, he didn't invite our Lord Shiva. And also he felt that inviting Lord Shiva to that yagna would reduce his social status. So he didn't invite our Lord Shiva. And by default, Dakshayani was the wife of our Lord Shiva, so he didn't invite our Dakshayani, our goddess Parvati. But even though the goddess Parvati knows everything, but she was an illusion, because now, by the nature of that birth, now she started to thought about she was the daughter of the Dakshan, so she wanted to attend that yagna, and she felt that while attending the yagna, she could meet her father and also her sister. So he requested Lord Shiva to give permission to attend the yagna. But Lord Shiva discouraged her not to attend that yagna, because the Dakshan didn't invite him, and also the Dakshayani. But the Dakshayani had the strong desire to attend the yagna, so finally she attended that yagna. But during the yagna, the demon king Daksha, disrespect our Lord Shiva by not offering the Avir Baha. So the Avir Baha is a kind of very pitful of rice or something to offer to Lord Shiva. It's very a meager amount. But he wanted to insult our Lord Shiva, so he refused to offer that Avir Baga. but Dakshayani compelled her father to offer that Avirbaha, but Dakshan refused that. Not only he refused to offer the Avirbaha, he started to insult Dakshayani in front of the Maharishis and demigods. So because of this very sad situation, our Dakshayani, our goddess of Parvati, burnt herself. So now our Lord Shiva heard about this sad incident, and he got irritated, and he invoked Veerabhadra and Bhadragali by plucking a lock of hair from his head and throw it onto the ground. The Veerabhadra, we know that the Veerabhadra is the form of our Lord Shiva with much anger in state. So this Veerabhadra with our Shiva Ganas marched towards that that Yagna place, and they destroyed whatever the things on the way, and they destroyed the belongings of the Daksha, and finally they decapitated the Daksha. That means they removed the head of the Daksha. On seeing the lifeless body of their husband, the Daksha wives, they begged Lord Shiva for the forgiveness. On seeing all these things, Lord Shiva, now the anger of the Lord Shiva a little bit reduced. So he forgave all the things, because we know our Lord Shiva. So our Lord Shiva is a form, he always in having the much kindness about our people. So he forgave all the things, and he attached the goat, the head of the goat father with the lifeless body of Daksha. So this is the story behind this this Lord Shiva temple. If you visit this Lord Shiva temple, our Lord Shiva will remove our illusions, because nowadays we are running behind our work. We are fully immersed in our materialistic life, and we have the illusions. We are living in the illusions, and we are thinking that everything is under our control, but it is not like that. Anytime the life would change because of our fate. So it is not possible to fully avert that situations, avert our fate, but we can reduce the effect or impact of that. So if you visit this Lord Shiva temple, we can avert this kind of the effect of our fate. Om Namah Shivaya. Tiruchitrambalam.